Nancy Nino, your media correspondent at the Toronto Pro Supershow. We're here at the Expo, and as you can tell, it's an action-packed event. We're here at the Arm Wrestling Champions, and I just happened to run into this big guy right here. I better flex my guns. This is Ian Carnigee. He's a professional arm wrestler, and he's just about to compete momentarily, I guess.
Yeah, at 2 o'clock, the professional division is supposed to start up, and I'll be competing in the professional category.
Wow, professional category. Now, what brought you to the Toronto Pro Super Show?
Well, Toronto is obviously a large metropolitan area, and there's a big fitness expo here, and I figured, I'm starting a professional arm wrestling league called Major League Arm Wrestling, MLA, and a lot of the guys that are competing here today are under my league, and they're wearing my gear, so I figured, hey, we'll show up, we'll show the support, and hopefully a lot of people, different media, will take a look for the first time at Major League Arm Wrestling.
And that was the goal of the Toronto Pro Super Show, and that we could bring all these sports together and be able to broadcast the ones that are here so that they have an avenue to compete, because there's sometimes limited avenues to compete in Canada. So bringing it here just gave you another area so that you could compete as such. Now, tell us about the type of training you do to prepare for something. Like, do you just keep on arm wrestling people? Do you lift weights? Is there a diet involved?
Well, diet is always important if you're trying to make weight and for different weight categories. I'm a super heavyweight, so just general fitness and proper nutrition, that's what I worry about, but not so much in terms of cutting my weight, because I want to be as healthy and hydrated as possible to deal with world-class competitors. And we have some of them here today, and I hope to lock arms with them, and yeah, that's basically it. Right?
Lock arms, he says. Now we got it. So what happens if you win here today?
Well, if I win here today, I'll win $500, which I'm going to purchase an arm wrestling table and donate to a Native community about 800 kilometers north of Montreal. I feel like the chief there has really done a lot for the sport of arm wrestling and his community in general, and I feel like I would like to go up there, show my support, represent the MLA and say, we're here to help you. Here's a table. We'll do an arm wrestling seminar, teaching how to compete safely, and really I'm super stoked about the idea of natives getting on board of arm wrestling and doing something productive when there may be not a lot of things to do up north.
Well, that is wonderful to hear, especially since you're giving back to the sport and giving back to the community. So thank you for coming out to the Toronto Pro, and we look forward to seeing you lock arms over here. This is Nancy Nino at the Toronto Pro Super Show.